One word. Excellent.
Integrous.
Mentor.
He's extraordinary.
It would definitely be humble.
Devoted.
If I could describe Lowell in one word, it would definitely be dedicated.
Faithful.
So I would say complex.
I would describe him as encouraging.
He's very committed. He's loyal, responsible.
There is not one word for Lowell. He's a package.
He has a unique perspective on leading praise and worship in that he has been with the church where we've known one another since the church's inception nearly. And so he has brought the praise and worship ministry to the point where it is from ground zero.
The biggest thing about Lowell is his faithfulness and his leadership. When I've taken classes on leadership and been under leadership teachings, the example that always came to mind to prove the point that was being taught was Lowell.
He's been a good mentor to me. He's shown me a lot of do's and don'ts as a leader by trial and error, and I think he's done a good job at representing what a good leader should do.
As a leader, he's devoted to the people who follow him.
Because of the way he carries himself, he deserves, and because of his demeanor, he demands respect. And it's so easy to respect him because of who he is and the character that he has.
He's dedicated to us like we're his family. The way he talks to us, just everything in general. Like,
I would describe him in this ministry as a field general, being out in front, doing battle, and he's acutely aware spiritually of what's going on.
I think he's a very kind person, a good person, and he handles the people who volunteer at our church very well. He's always kind to every one of them, and he doesn't take any of them for granted. You can just tell the kind of love and care that he has for his team.
He's very honorable. He loves the Lord. He loves his choir, and it shows on the way he's there behind us all the time.
He personalizes like everything for everyone. Like each individual person, he'll teach them differently.
He's always constantly encouraging, not just me, but everyone on the praise and worship team.
So he accepted me right away, and he encouraged me to keep going, to keep doing what I do, and it's very humbling, to be accepted into what I see as something big in praise and worship, and I really enjoyed being under his leadership.
He has studied to become a leader that enables growth, that recognizes worth, and that fosters relationship. And he has done all this while helping people see their own potential.
Lowell is the highest example of leadership that I've ever seen in my life. I would follow him anywhere because he's an honest, godly, hardworking man. He's faithful and consistent. And he's always spoken into my life. He's always been there for us when we've needed someone to lean on.
He's like he has a wealth of wisdom, and he's great at teaching. And so he always prepares something. He always that kind of shows his thoughtfulness toward us, and he gives us something that he thinks will help us, that'll grow or progress our walk with God and with each other as a worship team. And just that right there, every week, without fail, for years and years and years.
You can tell in the music ministry that everyone that serve under him represent his leadership style. And in all things that he does, he leads with Christ. And you can see Christ in him when he leads, when he sings, when he worships, and also when he teaches us.
When it comes to being a musician, they tend to have an ego that kind of, it's all about them, or it's their way or the highway. When it comes to Lowell, everybody's opinion is valid. If you want to try something or you want to do something, you don't have to be scared that maybe he's going to shoot it down and say it was a terrible idea or whatever. He'll want to try it before he gives his criticisms.
He does what he does, and if the people he's leading are trying to tell him that something needs to change, he'll change. He listens to the people he's leading. He doesn't lead from the back, he leads on the front.
He treats every member on the team as if they had his amount of knowledge, bringing them up in whatever way that they are willing to come with the vision that he's painted in front of them.
And I'm sure it only says, grow through what you go through. And I'm sure that he's been through a lot of things over 37 years in dealing with people, and it takes a lot, and you go to God with whatever it is, and rather than quitting and throwing up your hands, he's gone through that, and he's grown, and he's become such a wonderful leader, and he's a treasure to this ministry, and we will greatly miss him.
And to just see that he stretches us a lot,
Yes.
especially when he want it done and he want it done right. I mean, he's not a mean person or anything like that. He's just set in a way that he sees the vision and he just wants us to work the vision.
If you're willing to learn, he's willing to teach. And if you're willing to do the work, he's behind you 100%. He's an awesome man.
And he's always had that word of encouragement, and you just couldn't find a better man anywhere.
I've never met anybody who leads like Jesus did, ever. You know, when he needs to crack the whip, he cracks the whip. But most of the time he leads with grace and with love. And so he's nurturing his team, but when we go out and do battle, there's excellence. Excellence.
While it looks to everybody on the outside like it's so easy, just sing the song, it's so much more than that. And so Lowell, I will always have a special place in my heart for the things that he taught me and how he encouraged me.
He cares about your well-being, which is one of the best parts about being a leader, is he cares for the people that he's leading.
Lowell's a great guy. He's a good man. I believe he loves the Lord. He is passionate about worship, and he's very thoughtful. He has a wealth of wisdom. So whenever you talk to him, if you have any questions for him, I bet you he can give you a great answer with biblical ties and with just well thought out ideas and a good perception of things.
So he has the full gamut of experience, and most of all, he is my friend. And I really, really appreciate his investment into my life.